Hello, welcome to WorldCraft Logistics. My name is Jimmy Tran, owner and CEO of WorldCraft Logistics. So what are we? We are a freight forwarding international transportation company with office overseas, office here in the US, our own trucking fleet, and our own warehouse to store and distribute cargo for our client. Today in this video, I want to share with you the 4 types of transportation. There's many more, but 4 main type. This 4 main type cater to mainly general cargo, Amazon FBA seller, e-commerce stores, and whoever want to distribute cargo, or product within, the local market. General cargo, nothing oversized. So first thing first, we're going to talk about ocean transport. Ocean transport, 97% of the world cargo is moved by ocean. Why? Because ocean transport is the standard and it is the cheapest in terms of transportation. What's the downside of cheap? Well, cheap sometimes means it's slow. So ocean usually take a long time to ship. Like for example, to ship a container from China, for example, to America, it could take from 18 days all the way to 60 days. That is the downside of it. But the benefit is it's cheap and it make the landing cost of your product cheap. So full size container, we have 20-foot containers, we have 40-foot containers, 40-foot high cube, which is 1 feet higher compared to your standard 40-foot, which is the same price. And then you have your 45-foot containers, right? So the secret is people think that a 20-foot to a 40-foot, the price is gonna be double. However, that's not true. A 20-foot container, and then later on you use a 40-foot container, the price is only 20%. So the standard is 40. So always trying to get yourself into a 20-foot container. Always trying to get yourself into a 40-foot container if possible. That's the best method of shipping. So now we're talking about ocean. So what happened if I don't have enough space? You ask that question. What happened if I do not have enough space to fill a 20-foot container, 40-foot container? Well, there's something called LCL shipment. LCL shipment allow you to ship partial shipment inside a 40-foot container. So for example, if you're gonna order 500 soccer balls, for example, those 500 soccer balls only fill up like maybe 1 or 2 pallets. Of course, putting 1 or 2 pallets into a 20-foot, 40-foot container, you have a lot of empty space, and now you're just throwing your money away. Well, LCL means that we, as a shipping company, will purchase a 40-foot container, and then we will stuff your 2 pallets in there, another person 2 pallets in there, another person 2 pallets. Like we fill it in with multiple companies, and then we ship the whole 40-foot container to the US, clear custom for you, take it to our warehouse, devend it, and then we start separate it and we deliver 2 pallets here, 2 pallets here, and 2 pallets here. What you get is you get the low cost saving, but without spending the price on a whole 40-foot container. So that cover for ocean transport. The next method of transport is called air freight. Air freight is anything that's over 300 kilo. It's freight. It's going by pallets. It's like large shipment. So when do you start using air freight? You start using air freight when you want to move your cargo urgently. Example of air freight coming into America. Apple phones, they use air freight to move their phones in. Why? Because on their launch, they don't want their phone to sit in the ocean for like 30 days. They want their phone to air in within a matter of 1 or 2 days, sell it right away because the margin is big, right? And there's demand out the door. There's a customer waiting out the door. So, for example, you would not use air freight if you ship commodities such as screws, bolt, nails, like those are heavy metal things, right? Ball bearings, raw material like steel coils or like chopsticks, those are very low margin items. There's no reason for you to ship those things by air. Or for example, if you want to ship export, if you want to export like fruit, vegetables, urgent commodities that's perishable, that's when you ship air. So the wonderful thing about air is that it get there fast. You know, it could get there in 3 days or 5 days or 7 days. But the point is, it's not gonna take you 30 days from China or Vietnam or whatever to come to America. The point is that it's fast. So what's the downside? Well, in general, air freight are 4 times more expensive than ocean cargo. So benefit, fast. Bad side to it, the con side of it is that it's expensive and it doesn't meet all the commodity. And remember, air freight is only 3% of the world cargo, right? And next we have is Air Express. So when do you use Air Express? Air Express is used by companies such as DHL, FedEx, UPS. There's other company like EMS by China and USPS by the US. But for example, if you were to ship a sample, let's just say you have a sample soccer ball that you want to ship from Asia to the US and you want to get it in 5 business days. So you slap on an Air Express label. Air Express it's more expensive than air freight, of course, because it's a single box that's like 5 pounds or 5 kilo, whatever, to ship it to you. But the thing is, why would you do it? You do it because you need to get the samples in so you could make a decision on the production run, right? You can't wait for an ocean. You wouldn't ship like 5 pounds by ocean and take 30 days for you to make a decision on production. So time is money. That's why sample is shipped by Air Express. And finally, we have a combination of Air Express and air freight. So our company also provides the service, right? So what it is we consolidate your shipment. So for example, let's just say if you have 100 kilos and someone have 100 kilos and someone have 100 kilos, but they can't really afford air freight, which start at 300 kilos, or they cannot use Air Express is because going through FedEx, UPS, and DHL, all those guys cost too much. What we do is we do consolidation, air shipment. So if you have 300, one guy have 100, we consolidate it to 1,000 kilos, and this is when we get a discount from the airline. It might take 1 day, it might take 7 days. We put all the cargo together, we take it to the airport, we air it here in the US, we clear custom for you, and then boom, you still get your shipment. Not at the speed as air freight or Air Express. However, it's better than ocean shipment. So that is the 4 shipping method, how to handle your cargo from overseas to the US for Amazon FBA seller, e-commerce, local market, or even in your business if you import product in. So if you have any questions and you want us to help you with transportation from overseas, clear custom for you, take care of your shipment here in the US, please contact us with the information below. My name is Jimmy Tran, owner and CEO of WorldCraft Logistics. Thank you very much for watching.